He died for our sins because God knew we were the Neanderthals who were gonna fight each other.
Okay, but he hasn't sent another motherfucker to die for our sins, so does that mean it's over, brother? Our sins are ours now.
People say Jesus is coming back, yo. I don't know. I don't know if it's over or whatnot. Who knows if Jesus is walking around?
Back, it's over.
There's guns now. Jesus comes, niggas pow pow.
Dude, read the last book. They say Jesus is coming back, and you know what they say when he comes back? When he comes back, he's gonna undo what he did. All the mistakes he made. All the mistakes you made is a lot of people. We're a lot of mistakes out here, brother. Where are we going? We're banished to Satan's army.
This is what makes us human. Animals, they fight. It's not wrong. They kill each other, you know what I'm saying? Humans are a species just like them.
Animals
don't have a brain.
Yes, they
think. They don't communicate. They communicate, but not on our level.
Animals are early experiments. I don't believe none of that. I'm all about evolution. I'm all about it. I have no God theory at all. I'm not scared. I mean, I do have a little bit like that human factor is still in me. I can't completely shut myself off to the thought that would be great if I really did have a pop, and he was up there and he gave a fuck. But I don't, because he doesn't. And if he did, he's not showing me. I'm the type of person. If you don't show me, then fuck you. Show me something. I show the people I love. I asked you for some shit, and it wasn't like I asked you for some cash or some drugs or something. Get me out of this sticky situation, man, and I'll never do it again. Nah, man. Ask for some serious shit, really easy to do. Take care of it. You didn't. Fuck you.
Well, you know what I'm saying? After 6 years of fucking Greek school, religious school. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, but is it...
I learned all the shit that you're talking. I learned all that. I learned it. I was like 6 years old in Greek school. It takes you 2 years to complete a level. There's so much shit. It's like,
yeah, but okay, but because of you learn it, but do you believe in it? Do you, or you see it like some theory?
That's the thing. When I'm small, of course, it's like, oh, okay, you know, I believe all that shit. Yeah, it's cool. God's up there, blah blah blah. But as time goes by, you know, like this nigga said, shit happens, and what the fuck? I thought you was there, kid. You know?
Is it him not being there my call for me to get up and become a prophet? Is that what I'm supposed to do? Am I supposed to give up all my worldly possessions and go out in seeking of my Lord? What is that going to get me? That's going to get me no family. It's going to get me nothing. I have no worldly possessions. I will be nothing. I'll be a voice of you. Would that make you happy? And then when I die, what am I? What did I really accomplish as a man? If you made me as a man, you obviously have a plan for me to be a man. You didn't want me to be like you, or you would have made me a god. You made me a man. So what the fuck? What's my plan?
That's right. You put fucking 4 billion people on the planet just for them to do what they want. When you die, that's it. It's over. You know what I'm saying? Else we'll see. You don't control us while we're on the earth.
You know how I see it? I see it as we're a fucking 1 in a million luck shot. That we're a piece of shit that fell into some water that had a little bit of life left on it for some fucking sprawling place that used to be good but is now just fucking destroyed. And we're quite lucky that little piece took to our shitty water and fucking made us a fucking 250 billion years ago.
I'm saying the white monkeys, they're the closest, no doubt. But I would much rather evolve from a gorilla.
You cannot.
Humans would be bigger,
you cannot.
Stronger.
No, see, that's the difference. They were monkeys, gorillas. Okay? Everything comes from a monkey. That is a monkey. You couldn't be a gorilla because then you'd be Neanderthal man.
Right, but
you'd be Neolithic. There was gorillas that became men. Look at their skulls.
I've seen it. Yeah, they're like 7 feet tall with like.
And they're the only sort of that species. Homo sapiens. Homo. Fuck.
All right, rumors. We came from fish. We came from lizards. There's still Neanderthal men living in the center of the earth where no one has ever been yet. There's a little small. But listen, all the energies at the center of the earth, you don't think nothing funky's happening somewhere in there? I'm saying, yo, after all these earthquakes and everything, after all the radiation, no one has been to the center.
You can't go to the center.
Exactly.
You know why? Because the center is nothing. You gotta think of it like this.
Alright, but back when the earth was just acid water and just acid rain.
It still had a center. And the center was, you gotta shut up and listen. You gotta think of it. like a donut. A donut can't be nothing. It's got a hole in the middle. It's got no core. It's got no engine. It's got nothing. You can add to it, but you have to put something in the middle. Whatever you put in the middle, you can't touch because the middle is the machine. It has to work. The shit to do. You can't sit, like in a car, you can't sit in the middle. No, you can't. The middle of our planet is our motor. The shit that goes on in there that nobody can explain because you just can't get to it to explain. It's gas channels. It's holes that it's like it's like a sewer system. But it's not man-made. It's carved. Pressurized steam that just blew through it from. We get hit with a rock, the rock goes deep enough, it pushes air, because we're hollow. We know it. Not completely hollow, but we know there's air inside of it. It pushes in. Doesn't break through the surface, but pushes in and pushes compacts in the manhole, closing up some of the holes, forcing the air that's in that holes out somewhere. Forcing dirt that was somewhere into a different shape, forcing it somewhere else. Forcing pockets, making its lanes, making its highway, making its own roads. And after millions of strikes, millions of every time you revolve, little pieces fall off and blow through the winds because there's trade winds. If there's heat and steam, there's rising wind, and if there's rising wind and there's hot current coming out and then cold air coming back in, you get heated. It has to be. It's circular. It comes out of volcanoes, we vent. We know there's steam. There's heat and lava flowing, so there's got to be a ventilation system. Forming a ventilation system forms heat. It starts making it hotter in certain places, colder than others. Starts giving more places more spin than others. Giving it more gravity because it's got more earth under it. Giving it more whatever the fuck. Just giving it more. And then it's over. After a while, nothing hits the planet anymore. We get lucky. It just becomes permanent. And the air flows for so long that it becomes hard. It becomes it's your core. And then shit starts happening outside. We were probably a solid ball of nothing. Until shit kept hitting us, knocking holes. Maybe we got a hole inside. The steam started filling out, and at the time our atmosphere was too dense to let the steam out. The steam just became a big ball. The steam kept coming up and condensing and coming to water and coming to steam, coming to water until it settled in the holes. Giving you just a little bit of water. Little puddles. And those little puddles, more condensation between bigger puddles. Out of the bigger puddles, one cell organisms start. The water disappears, the one cell organisms half die, half adapt. The ones that half adapt move on to land and start eating crap in the dirt. The crap that's in the dirt starts getting eaten in shit. Shit grows from shit. Fresh shit, not old shit. If you got live shit eating stuff, flowing nutrients out of it and shit, and there's something left in their shit, someone's gonna come eat their shit. More shit's gonna adapt to eat their shit to become something. And then shit something else out, and something's gonna wanna eat its shit. Until nothing pure is left, something's gonna eat your shit. And you can tell you shit, bugs will eat your shit, and then bugs will eat the bugs that ate your shit, and then different bugs will eat those, and then maggots will come, and the cycle will start over. All you need is that cycle repeatedly on different organisms, and every time something different happens, our atmosphere gets a little bit thinner because the sun or a star is born close to us, it gives us more heat. We start building different chemicals because the heat causes some different chemical reaction with the nitrogen, and we start losing stuff. Different star starts adapting, different star starts growing. All of a sudden something hits you, get a bigger pocket of water, ice cube hits us from space, melts on the way down, hits half rock, half water, where it landed with the water brought different sorts of life, and that grows. It's ridiculous. It's infinite possibilities of how we could have came.
Nine planets, right? The Big Bang Theory. Follow that one?
I'm not a fan of Big Bang. I don't think, well, I understand Big Bang. I do think mass forms form that way, but we're too close to other forms. The Big Bang to happen to us and not affect the other planets in the traverse. I more think that we might be a not round piece, another planet that fell off. Maybe we were a chunk of something good. We just spun. We could have been a dust cloud with an energy mass.
Or the biggest star.
We're not a star.
Because you said about all the gases and shit. Eventually, if that shit just, I mean, if you sit on the outside, if that
True.
shit more hardened, I mean, it is
Well, we could be
space.
a dormant star because we do have a motor, and the motor could be what's left of the star power.
I mean, if the Big Bang Theory is true, then how come this is the only solar system?
You don't know. It's not the only solar system.
How come if
That is
something
not
blew
true.
up, how come only Pluto is the farthest one? How come there's
It is
nothing
not.
past Pluto?
Yeah, you're wrong. You date yourself. That is 1992 philosophy. There's 6 planets we found.
I know we
beyond
found those
Pluto.
planets. That's what I'm
There are
getting
other
at.
galaxies that we have seen are the nebulas that we've never explored that we're just gonna look at. There's so much we don't know outside. There's so many other galaxies. You don't know how many other people there are out there. We don't know. Anybody that says there is zero is closed-minded and retarded.
So if we evolved from a speck of shit, how come another form or some type of
Around us?
creature,
The planets around us aren't the conditions.
not the planets around us? We're
Outside.
talking about different solar systems.
They did. How do you know
Say
they
if
did?
everything blew up
How
and
do you know they
became
did?
all this.
How do you know they aren't at the same step we are and still can't go beyond their own
That's what
solar
I'm
system?
saying. That we